Okay, trying it again. Yeah, I froze up, y'all, so I had to get out and come back, but I'm back now. Oh yeah, because I was singing that. Y'all heard me singing that? I just want to end time with a nigga. I did. I'm actually about to upload that right now. I know a lot of y'all said y'all wanted a side chicks review. Y'all wanted me to post the one that I did on my last live. So I'm doing that as we speak. It should be up soon. Hey everybody. I hope y'all having a good day. Okay. Don't be mad we like it. Don't be mad we like it. They got worse shit going on. In the words of the NIE, they got worse shit. We did the worst shit. Don't be upset about it. It ain't nothing. All right, hold up, y'all. Let me see. Find these emails. It's Bondy Blue. It's Bondy Blue. Get into. That's me acting like I'm. Okay, look. It's gonna dance until I see more people come up here. All right. Okay. What's this one? What is this one? This that one I like. That I be using on my vlogs all the time. I was like, ain't got no words, but got melody. No melody, yeah. Motherfucking advice. That's what we here for. Motherfucking advice. Motherfucking advice. That's what you came to see. Motherfucking advice. I'm amazing. Sing along, sing along, sing along. I love to see how your channel. I'm trying to grow. No, this is strictly me. Me and all me, nothing but the me. It's a lot. I was laid off and now I can't buy my boys everything for Christmas. They can pay my electricity. I pray and humble myself to ask for help. If you can help, my cash app is Brianna Slack. All right, you see everybody in there. Y'all go ahead and you know, check out her cash app if y'all want to help the sister out. I ain't got no money. Just gonna be honest with you, baby. I ain't got no money. I'm sorry. I wish I did have money. If I had it, I'd give it, but I don't. I don't know, Judy. Does anybody know, like, did Beyonce drop new music? Hold up, y'all. I mean, we here for Mf'n Advice, but if we need to look up Beyonce right quick to see what the hell is popping, then I guess we'll do that. Okay, 2 hours. She new. There's new photos. I see new photos. Let's see. Top stories. Yeah, no, she shared pictures of the twins. That's all that's going on. That's all I see online, okay? All right, y'all. Thank you, Breezy. I really would, you know. I like to help people. All right, y'all. So let's get into Mf'n Advice. Okay. Y'all ready? People gonna be late. 109. That made me think y'all running late. I don't know what's popping. Y'all running late. But we gonna start without y'all. Okay? All right. So I'm 29 years old, married since October 2016. We have been married just over 2 years, and my husband has told me this morning he has filed for a divorce. This all started over a conversation over my data usage, resulting in him saying I'm addicted to social media and I have a work phone and personal line and I'm using up all the data. I pretty much was non-responsive in our conversation until he used the word addicted, which upset me. Yeah, girl, look, why are you upset about that? Everybody addicted to their phones. Everybody addicted to their phones. It is. You know what I mean? I do not have an addiction problem. My husband is 8 years my senior. I'm a millennial and use my phone very often to get on Instagram, attempt to sell things that need to be rid of in our home, and conduct business, emailing, etc., etc. Mind you, I work in HR for the cell phone provider, and we got on the subject of him looking up my data because the compliance department at my job informed me I was over in data usage on my work iPad that I have been leaving at home with him to use. And we have been using to watch TV because he has not gotten cable or internet at our home. He has not. He has not. Who is he? What about we? What about we, baby? What about we? Okay, like I don't understand that. If you want cable, then you need to get it. Like, what the... Anyway, because let me tell y'all something. Lyric could care less. If we had 4 channels, Lyric would be all right, okay? I don't live like that, okay? Okay, hold on. Where was I? I'm sorry. When he told me I had an addiction problem, I had enough of hearing him speak and told him I did not want to talk to him anymore and will be upstairs. This caused him to tell me if I think he is going to change, I'm sadly mistaken. And if he doesn't get the respect he deserves, he will file for divorce if I don't fix it tonight. He told me he filed for divorce this morning. Wow. Overall, I feel that he has set all the boundaries in our relationship and I haven't. That's kind of what happens sometimes when you get with somebody who is much older than you are. Babe, can you go turn that beeping off? This ain't gonna be a long one, so I can get to that. Unless you want to do the 3 tablespoons of the beef bourguignon. The 3 tablespoons of beef bourguignon. So we have tablespoons in there, sir. Anyway, y'all, I'm cooking yakami, and I'm also doing a video about that and a vlog from today. Me and my mom and my little niece went to at home, and I had never been there, so we were vlogging and walking around, and I'm cooking yakami for the first time. So, yeah, lot going on right now, but let's get back to the letter. I'm sorry. But y'all know where we at with it. Yeah, like, this seems, like, really immature on both people's parts. Like, I don't even understand, like, how old she said she's 29 and he 8 years older than her. So that means he's 37. He's immature as fuck for 37. Who the fuck divorces somebody overnight? Okay? Overall, I feel that he has set all the boundaries in our relationship. I don't like the way he speaks to me. I don't like how he put things in my head, saying I'm addicted to things, putting things in my head about my family in which we are estranged due to my marriage. I draw the line in him saying things like I have an addiction. So it was okay for him to draw a line between you and your people, but you draw the line at him saying you got an addiction to your phone? Like, I just kind of think that's stupid to be that upset about. I know, right? He acting more like he's 57. Like, he's a millennial. Is he 37? That should be a millennial, is it? I can't remember, y'all. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm 30 and I'm a millennial, but I still feel like we as a people, like in America, everybody, these phones, we are on these things way too fucking much. It's just the realization. Like, it's what we do now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that don't make you a bad person or nothing like that, but it's a lot. And it can be an addiction. Everybody says it's an addiction. We even don't fucking stand up the same because everybody's looking like this. Like, everybody knows we be on these things too damn much. But so what? Like, that's not a reason to divorce somebody. That's not a reason to get upset. If you feel like you're spending too much time on your phone, whether it's working or being on social media, it doesn't matter. That means that y'all need to have a conversation about that. But the way he responded was completely out of pocket. But anyway, moving along, y'all. Like she said, she drew the line at him calling her an addict. I guess I just don't know how to move on. I can't have my boundaries and be married to him, and I am in fear that I'm abusing myself in order to go by what he needs. I feel outside of myself, like I'm not making decisions as I feel comfortable with in order to follow him. I do want to respect my husband, but I don't know to follow him blindly just to follow. I don't agree. How do I move on? Am I wrong? Okay. So I think that you are definitely overreacting because this seems like a very immature kind of like thing to bring up a marriage. Like, I can't believe that, this is, that big of an issue for y'all. I feel like everybody knows that being on phones is addictive. And that sometimes people need to put their phone down and chill the hell out and all of that. But I kind of feel like, what was y'all situation like before y'all got married? Because why would you marry somebody that you felt was being that controlling over your life? Like, the social media aspect is one thing. That's childish. Y'all should be able to get over that. You should, like, really assess whether you're doing too much, because you could be doing too much, whether you're working or not. If your job telling you y'all doing a lot, y'all are probably doing a lot. Stop being fucking cheap and get cable, especially if you're going to be watching the shit on a data plan and then getting, you know what I mean? Like, that's just too much. And yeah, divorce is a little extreme over this. Absolutely. It absolutely is extreme. I don't even understand it. He said he filed for divorce, but I don't understand how you can file for divorce overnight. But I guess, you know, there must be some time difference in what she's saying. Anyway, I feel like the controlling part, you feeling like you're not who you are and all of that, if y'all can't rectify that with a simple conversation, whereas I feel like, you know, you crushing on my spirit, nigga. I don't want to leave you, but stop crushing my spirit. Like, none of this said that you loved him. None of this said that you wanted to be with him. None of this said that you wanted to work it out. So I feel like y'all probably just kind of maybe rushed into this marriage. maybe not. Maybe you thought you wanted to get married and you really didn't. It happens. It's not a bad thing. But y'all should go ahead and get that annulment or whatever y'all want to do to make it easier on one another. But I don't want to tell you to divorce your husband if you don't want to divorce your husband. But if you don't want to be with him, I don't hear nothing about how much you love him or if you really want to be with him at all. It just sounds like you just looking at the bad right now. So I would think about what are the positives and what are negatives. Because if you think you're about to get out here in these streets and find a good man, Savannah girl, I might want to, you know, tell you to caution yourself. Like, these niggas ain't shit out here. These niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick the pearl tongue, nigga, keep your dick. Get the fuck out if the I come so I can hop in my coupe and make a quick run. Shout out to Trina. You know, back on a serious tip. Yeah, I feel like you need to just go ahead and let that go. Just don't seem like y'all really want to be together. Y'all seem too immature to be married anyway, if this is the type of shit that y'all want to divorce over. I'm just saying. Okay, moving on to the next letter. Okay, I'm currently going through the biggest dilemma with my boyfriend. He went out of town on a birthday trip with a female coworker and 2 other friends of the coworker after I expressed to him that I was uncomfortable with the idea, mainly because I don't know her. After that, I felt like I lost some trust in him. My feelings were completely disregarded because he thought it wasn't a big deal. I told him I would be okay with them 2 hanging out locally, but that went out the window once the road trip happened. I'm not the type of girlfriend to tell my significant other to cut loose all of their female friends because I have a bunch of platonic friends with guys. He was aware of this when we got together. The issue now is that they want to continue to hang outside of work. I told him after the trip, the thought of her put a nasty taste in my mouth. I've never come in contact with her, so she hasn't done anything to me directly. My main issue surrounds the trip and the fact that the trip was for her. Had he listened to me initially, things would be better. But since he went against my word, I'd rather them not hang together at all. He says she's extremely cool and looks to her like one of the niggas. I'm not against work friendships, and I can't change the fact he works with her. He tells me I'm overreacting, but clearly he doesn't see where I'm coming from. What should I do? Should I put the trip behind me, or should I continue to feel the same about their outside of work relationship? I have so many questions. First of all, I feel like because it is a platonic relationship, I don't know if I would yeah, whole trip, y'all. I'm kind of, let me think about this for a second, because on one breath, I feel like you are just a girlfriend. You are not a wife. And I feel like, you know, it depends on how long y'all been together. It depends on how old y'all are. Like, a lot of things come into play when it comes to something like this. But what I have a problem with is the clear disregard for you being uncomfortable with the situation. That was like him basically telling you that she mattered more than he did. I mean, more than you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's where my problem comes in. She didn't really say where they went. All she said was they went on a birthday trip for her. And it was her and 2 other friends of the coworker. So it sounds like the coworkers is cool. And I've had really close relationships with my coworkers. And if we were to go on a trip somewhere, how would you feel, Lyric? Would you feel bad if, like, me, Tammy, George, and somebody went on a trip out of town?
Without me,
yeah. Without you? Yeah. Would you be upset?
Deep down, yeah.
But you wouldn't like leave me for it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd be pissed, but I wouldn't leave it.
Right.
It wouldn't be over, nah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be over unless I could prove you was fucking. Unless, you know, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be over for me either unless I could prove like some sex was had. But I feel like she has every right to feel uncomfortable with the relationship. But because she's just a girlfriend and I don't know, I would definitely express to him how that makes me feel. And if I wanted to continue the relationship, I guess I would have to put it behind me, but it would be in the back of my mind. It would let me know that at some point I told you that I was uncomfortable with you going out of town on some friend shit with some bitch I ain't never met. That's another thing. Why you ain't never met her? Like, if you wanted to go on a trip, I'd have been like, all right, bring that hoe around here so I can see her. I want to know what she look like, because if she gay, then what the fuck I'm worried for? Because he said he saw her as one of the niggas. So, you know, what if she was a lesbian and they was going on a trip, you know, then I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a big deal to me. But if it's some, you know, regular I love the dick type of female, then I got a fucking issue. And if you want to stay in a relationship, you're going to have to get past it. But at the same time, bitch, that's a hard pill to swallow. We couldn't be together if it was me. And that's just because I don't take no type of disrespect. If I tell you I'm uncomfortable with something and you still go ahead and do it, then I feel like, you know, you obviously need to be single then. If you don't want to respect the boundaries that I feel we need to have in place. If I say that make me feel uncomfortable and you still won't go, then nah. Like, I would still fuck you. I would still hang with you and go on dates with you, but you would not be my main nigga. Okay? I'm a wean off your fucking ass. Okay? That's how I roll. You make me feel like that one time and I'm gonna act cool, but then I'm gonna fuck over you in another way. You better believe it. Just being a girlfriend has nothing to do with it. In a way it does. In a way it does, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if this dude was friends with this girl longer than he was in a relationship with this girlfriend, and you know, it was something that they always do or something they had already planned, and then she come along and won't have a problem with it, you're just a girlfriend that he just got with. Like, I just kind of feel like when you're not married, it's hard to really impress those types of things on people, especially if y'all not living together. You know what I'm saying? If that's just your boyfriend and y'all date, it's hard to try to make somebody do something that, you know, they don't want to do. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she shouldn't feel how she feel because she's a girlfriend. I'm just saying that it affects how much power you have in the relationship. That's all. It's the truth. It is the truth. I'm just saying. But like I said, I wouldn't want to be with him if I was his girlfriend. I wouldn't stop fucking with him, but I definitely would change the dynamics of the relationship because you just showed me something I ain't like, and that's something that will probably persist throughout the relationship. You feeling like it's okay to disregard my feelings, and that's something I can't. That's what I'm looking at. Like, I'm one of them people that look at how you act, you know, according, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you do something, I'm going to think about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to think about how, thank you that you enjoyed my commentary. I appreciate that. Love y'all. I love y'all so much. I appreciate all 196 of y'all. Please believe me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Disagree, agree. I love y'all. All right? I'm just saying, like, if she really wanted to stay in a relationship, I wouldn't get out of it completely, but I would definitely be backing out slowly. You know, I just wouldn't be getting all my emotions in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, study their behavioral quirks early on. Absolutely. I'm one of those people. So I would have, you know, looked at, oh, so that's how you treat people? Oh, so that's how you gonna do me, huh, nigga? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm one of them. Hey, LV. If it's, see, I feel like he don't care just from the fact that he didn't care enough not to do it. No, I didn't, y'all. I didn't. I did this morning. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna tie this and I'm gonna just wrap this shit around and tuck it in. It was like, all right, that look all right to me. Let's go. That's how it was. I'm gonna do one where I actually like watch a video and then try to do it at the same time. I'm gonna do that for y'all, but I'm gonna do it with my red one. It was raining today and I worked out this morning, so I was just like, let me just put something on my head. But yeah, y'all. I think I have one more letter and then I'm gonna get out of here so I can go finish cooking this food and then I can make this video for y'all. These side holes gonna be up soon. It's still loading, but it's almost done. Let me see. I hate when people tell me it's gonna be a long one, because then they make me not want to read it. Like all of these little other letters, they were so quick. All right, here we go. All right. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Yeah, me too. I'm petty. I would have definitely done something to get that ass back. Me too. That's why I'm saying, like, he wouldn't be my main no more. Meaning I go fuck somebody like and be on the phone with him. Oh, all right. No, I mean, I'm with my, you know, I'm with my little partner right now. I'ma holler at you later when I get home. Okay. All right. Bye. I don't disagree with none of that, Octavia. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying at the time of being a girlfriend, you know, it just depends on y'all relationship. Everybody is not the same. Every man is not the type of man that as soon as you become his girlfriend, you're going to be able to dictate how his life goes. I'm just saying. You know, and like, yeah, like girlfriend is just... It depends on what people's definitions of girlfriend are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a girlfriend, it could be a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes girlfriends be fiancés for the fucking longest. Sometimes it be interchangeable shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying she left a lot out about what the relationships were like. And like I said, you don't have as much power to impress what you feel and then be able to say, oh, okay, so you still did that? Oh, all right, then I'm not fucking with you. No, you can say that, but if you don't, you're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can handle this any way you want to handle this, man. I'm just saying how I feel and what I would do. And you know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying about being a girlfriend, it can be many things. You know what I mean? Just like sometimes being a wife can be a couple of things. Not many things, but a couple of things. Girlfriend can be a whole bunch of shit. Okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, my best friend, before me and Larry got together, was a guy. You know what I'm saying? So, I understand the dynamic of those relationships. But I also feel like nobody's going to dictate to me what I can do. If you trust me, get the fuck out of my face. But I also wouldn't do anything to make my old man feel comfortable. Like, I wouldn't even want to go on a trip without him. That's another thing. Like, I wouldn't want to go on a trip without him. You know, if it was an all-girls trip, then okay, fine. But I'm still not one of them. Like, I went on one girl's trip, and that shit was terrible, and I vowed to never do that shit again. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I feel like depending on the person, depending on the relationship, a girlfriend cannot ask of that much out of somebody, especially if it's just starting out, you know, whatever. It just depends, y'all. I'm not saying it's all, you know, set in stone or nothing like that. I understand that girlfriends become wives, especially since I was a girlfriend who became a wife. Gotcha. So let's move on. Like I said, I know you haven't done this segment in a while, but your YouTube and many others have saved my life. I really need kind words and encouragement. I recently made a decision to move from my mother's hometown where I grew up in South Carolina to DC, my father's hometown. I don't regret the move because good things are happening, but slowly. However, my time in South Carolina left me with depression and anxiety. I tried to commit suicide in 2011 because I was so depressed. That's when I found YouTube. Like I said earlier, people like you saved my life. The stories of others and watching the reviews made me forget that I was alone. The videos not only helped me climb out of my depression, but helped me go back to school and get my college degree. Getting my degree presented a decision to move to DC to be more prosperous. However, I'm struggling to be social again. When I lived in South Carolina, I was called retarded, stupid, and dumb from everyone. I do mean everyone from family and co-workers. Excuse me, y'all. I have no friends. Now living in DC, I have tons of friends and emotional support, but I'm terrified of being myself. I'm scared of my humor being written off for a lack of intelligence. I clearly don't have a lack of intelligence when I'm in DC, but for some reason in South Carolina, I'm degraded all the time. Before I continue this, you ever thought that when they was calling you retarded or stupid, they really meant that you was funny? Like, because I remember reading Tiffany Haddish's book, and I remember her saying that people would be like, girl, you stupid. Girl, you are so retarded. But they was really saying that she was funny. They weren't saying it like it's a bad thing. They were saying it like she was funny. But you might have taken it like it was that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree with that. It's better to be disliked for who you are than liked for who you're not. Okay? But if you felt that way, I feel like you need to think about that. Because if you have a sense of humor and you joke a lot and people say stuff like, girl, you stupid, girl, you retarded, it doesn't mean that you're not smart. It just means you're funny. Sometimes that, you know, country people say it like that, girl, you retarded. Like, we used to say that all the time to people, and people like, that is not politically correct. And it's like, well, I'm not talking to a person who's mentally ill, so why the fuck does it matter? I still don't understand that. Like, if I'm not calling a mentally ill person retarded, how is it offensive to call somebody who, you know, it's funny retarded? I think it depends on tone as well, but I also feel like sometimes people don't understand tone. They don't, you know what I'm saying? I say I hate you all the time. Like, I'll tell Lyric I hate you, and he'll be like, I love you too. Like, it, you know what I'm saying? Or when I be like, man, fuck you, bro. Like, I don't really mean fuck you like when people say fuck you and they really mean it. Like, I don't know. It'd be like, man, fuck you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. That's why sometimes when I be doing videos and I'll say something, and I'm honestly just joking, and people take it so seriously and go ham and call me dumb and call me ignorant. Like, people do stuff like that to me too. And I just kind of feel like, man, I don't give a fuck. I know how smart I am. Okay? I'm a college graduate. Okay? And I passed all my final exams without anybody's extra credit help the day or two after my father's funeral. So as far as I'm concerned, bitch, I have proved my intelligence. Okay? And I have done what my father did in half the time, which is work for white folks until they beat you into the ground, and then quit and work for yourself. Okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have my moments where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. What's wrong with me? Like, I have those moments just like everybody else. But ultimately, what I will never allow anybody to do is make me feel like I have a lack of intelligence, especially when I'm somebody who will admit when I don't understand something, when I don't know something, because I want it to be explained to me so then I can know. You can never learn if you're scared to ask the question. Yeah. And the only reason I thought about that they might have been saying she was funny, but she just perceived it another way, is because Tiffany Haddish said she thought the same thing in her book. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to read the last part. What I'm asking basically is, how can I go about living instead of existing? I felt like in South Carolina, in order to live for my children, twins, I had to go through the motions of doing what I'm supposed to do. I've been asked on dates, but my mind has tricked myself into thinking that maybe I am too stupid for a man to love me. I've been invited to parties, but I'm too scared to go and be myself. Please help me. Okay, girl, don't ever say that again in your life. Let me tell you something. If there's one thing we as women can do, that's be dumb. Okay, like, not saying that we are, but I'm saying that largely women are not even expected to be intelligent. So you don't even have to be smart in order to get a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not even that. So don't even think like that. I feel like you're just beating yourself down, and I definitely think you need to get some therapy for the low self-esteem, like my girl Jenny Chapman is saying right now. Okay? Does she know who she is? She may have to get it. Yes, I definitely feel like, oh no, this is not about marriage. She's just talking about dating. I think that you need to date. I think you need to do self-affirmations like JY said. Working for yourself is the ultimate accomplishment. Congratulations. Thank you. It feels that way. It is scary as fuck. But I love it. Like, y'all, let me explain. Today, it went from about 55 degrees to now it's like 41. And it's been raining all day. Today is a Thursday. Right now, it is 9:27 p.m. If I was still working at the news station on a Thursday at 9:27 p.m., I might be outside in the fucking cold and rain right now doing the 11th live shot for the day about absolutely fucking nothing. Okay? Or I could have been driving around on the wet roads while it was cold, showing everybody that it's cold and raining outside. Like, and to tell them to stay inside. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, you miss those set checks. You miss knowing, you know, that your paycheck is gonna come. But I feel like, I mean, I also have that on YouTube. We know the month before what our check is going to be like and all of that type of shit, and it's not dependent upon if people like me, which is so hard when you're a person that has kind of gone through life trying not to give a fuck about how people feel about you, because so often they have misconceptions. But just not just for the girl watching, but for everybody to look around yourself and always be grateful for the things that you have, because there's no way you can get to a better place in your life if you aren't grateful for the things that are already in front of you. I wrote on our board in the kitchen today, or yesterday, the things that I was grateful for. I was kind of feeling a little down, and I often do sometimes during the holidays. You know, I might be looking at my views and comparing them to other people's views. I might be thinking about my dad and missing my dad. But I thought about, you know, the things that we are grateful for. I'm grateful for the parents that we do have, because Larry's daddy gave me some money that I really needed. So I was grateful for the parents that we do have left on earth. I was grateful for, you know, our dogs, our beautiful dogs that make me feel so happy. You know what I'm saying? Just being in here sleep, they make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for this home that has working air conditioning and heat for all of the whims of this Louisiana weather. Apparently, America's weather right now. Okay, we don't give a fuck what time of the year it is, bitch. It can be hot. Okay, I'm grateful for the fact that even though I might not have 100,000 subscribers like I thought I would have after all of these years of doing this shit, I have 54. You know what I'm saying? That's half. You know what I'm saying? That means eventually I might get there. I hope I do. You know what I'm saying? But I felt so grateful after I thought about those things, and was just like, I just gotta, you know, I know in my mind that even though I doubt myself, I just have to keep going, and I have to keep telling myself that it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be okay, just keep going. I keep making fucking videos, no matter what. I don't, you know, whatever the view is, I'm still vlogging. However much money I made off, I could have made 16 cents off a video, $1 off a video, and I was like, man, fuck it, I'm still putting it up, I'm still doing it. So, you know, I'm doing my best out here in these streets, y'all. And I want you to feel encouraged by the fact that I keep going, and I want you to keep going. The girl who wrote me and anybody else that's going through this, just keep pushing, man. Just keep pushing. It's going to happen for us. You're going to get, especially when you really putting positivity out there in the world, y'all. When you're trying to be a good person, when you're trying to be positive to other people. And another thing is sometimes helping other people will stop making you feel bad about yourself. So that's another thing. You know what I mean? Can we pub you more when you are not live? I don't know what you mean. Like, what you mean? Like, tweet, you know, tweet my videos and stuff. Tell you people about me. Share me. I appreciate everybody that does. And I appreciate all of my followers, regardless to the fact that I feel like I'm not where I want to be or where I should be. I appreciate every single person that watches me, that likes me, even the haters that come and say negative things, the people that take out their frustrations about their life out on me just because I'm the person that they watching at the moment. That happens. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you kind of have to be somebody that's so fucking tough that you can keep doing shit even though you have so many things that's, you know, trying to break pieces off you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it feels like sometimes. But I'm going to keep on pushing. You know what I mean? And I want y'all to do the same. But I'm going to get out of here because the vlog for Charlotte is up. And I want y'all to go watch that. And I want y'all to check out my vlog tonight when I'm done putting it up of me cooking and eating yakameen. So it'll be like a mukbang. But anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate everybody for joining me. And I will see y'all in the next one. Ended.